Hey everybody, it's Missy with the AG family. Uh, Coming at you. Let's see, this morning, just to give you, I wanted to do a video, just a short video about energetic hygiene. Some of the stuff that you may have heard of as far as energetic hygiene, like cleansing and clearing yourself. And hopefully, some of it you haven't, or I can help you know how to use it in a different way. So, hopefully, you get something out of today's video. But the reason that this is on this empowerment page is because it is empowering to take charge of your environment, right? It is taking charge of the flow of the energetics in your life. So, I I feel like just sometimes we just plain forget that we live in a world of energy and that everything is energy because we're so steeped, in this 3D experience. So I think sometimes we just forget. And energy is everything is energy, and that is actually proven. So cells, energy, matter, electricity is all around us and it belongs to no one. It's there for the taking. So uh, now, of course, that is like other energy can belong to other people, but I mean the gooey stuff of oneness that God or universe puts in, it's there for you to use, move, and shape, and especially that in your world. So you get to direct it as you wish. You're doing it unconsciously now, so why not shift to doing it consciously and being clear about your desires. So there are things that we can do for ourselves to help keep the energy in our world flowing and working for us and not against us. So things we can well you things we can do. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to be a healing practitioner. You don't have to be a priest. It requires no training. It's just your awareness and your intention. You can do these things that impact your body literally 100%. And that is not an exaggeration. That is a direct quote from our channeling work. It makes 100% difference. So all of these things that I'm about to lay out for you, I'm just going to do the top four because we do have way more, but we're going to do the top four. And all these things could be their own video to get more in depth, but I just want to bring them into your awareness today. And if you have questions about them before I put out the new videos or the other videos that are more in depth, absolutely throw it on here and let me know what questions you have. So we can do the in-depth ones at a different time. So first and foremost is kind of what we stand on as far as we, the AG, what our main message is besides empowerment or leading into that as well is cellular memory clearing. So all cells have a memory, and those memories can become dense and stagnant and hold vibrational patterns in your body, excuse me, in your environment that you may not need anymore. Your needs are changing all the time in every moment. And clearing cellular memory ensures that you have the best chance of creating your world in the way that you currently desire or the way you ask for it as well. So there's nothing in the way if you're clearing out the old stuff, right? Nothing to get in the way. So that's the first one. Blessing our intake. Everything you put in your body has a vibrational signature. Some signatures vibe with your body's own vibrational signature, and some do not. So by blessing or imprinting your food, your water, your medication, your vitamins, your other, by blessing or imprinting that with the knowledge that your body knows exactly what it needs and what it doesn't, and knowing and trusting that, and then the intention to use for your body to use what it needs and safely discard the rest. So like, I'm going to take out of the Snickers bar what my body needs, and the rest of it will just get pooped out, right? And it doesn't have to be stored as fact somewhere because I trust my body. I know my body knows what it needs and what it doesn't need. So that's just kind of an example because, Snickers bars, stay on my mind. Charms, clearing and imprinting your environment. If your goldfish gets sick, what's the first thing we do? We change the water in the bowl, right? We know that they need a healthy environment to survive. So not only can you clean and clear dense or negative energy, stagnant emotions in your environment, your furniture, like the fish's rocks, and your land, which is like the fish's bowl, you can also imprint it with exactly what you need in your life. So it's true about humans that what we feed from our environment, just like the goldfish, but we just need some time to come around to that idea. So when I say imprinting your environment, that is up for your interpretation. So if you pray, if you meditate, if you journey, whatever you call it, when you intentionally put energy into something, which I think really probably most people just pray for things that they want or for someone to get well. I would say, as a broad stroke generalization, people that are working with us, we're putting intentional energy into much more than that. So you can put that energy into your environment. Your couch, your bed is a huge thing. Don't skip it. Always do your bed. Bless your bed. And you want to repeat that every 6 months, like seasonal stuff. So, and last but not least is to trust yourself. And this breaks down into 2 pieces for me. So it's learning to trust your physical body in this incarnation, and that it has your back, and it's an innately intelligent piece of God technology, and trusting the plan you made before you incarnated. So you can never really be off your path. You can maybe not get as far on your path as you intended to when you incarnated, and that's okay, because you have a million other lives. You can just continue to do it. We're just continually working and expanding. Surrendering to the idea that you and God, the universe, Perone, made a plan, and you don't have to micromanage every little aspect of this incarnation. But surrendering to that idea can be a huge load off. Like, it can feel free. It feels like freedom to know that you don't have to control everything, because who's looking out for your best interests more than you would be, right? So trust that plan that you made before you came here. Trust that God or universe or source has your back. And that is a surrendering that feels so good and so freeing. And it can be also a challenge to retrain the cognitive mind. But remember, we have cellular memory clearing for that. And we have the AG has lots of processes that we can teach you to help with that part of it. So I just want to wrap this all up with the concept, the idea from the Bible, where God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." Now, white men were in charge of relaying this information to the masses at the time. And I believe, based on what we know from our channeling now, that it didn't just mean physically. And I think that white man at that time simply thought it meant physically. I believe it also meant that we are creators as well, creators of our world. And our intentional, focused, repetitive thought creates our individual reality. And energetic hygiene is a prime way to take charge of those thoughts, and then ipso facto take charge of the world you're living in your current reality. Okay, so that's me on that. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day whenever you find this. Okay, thanks everybody. Happy healing. Bye.